Hello, everyone. I appreciate you coming back and listening again to our podcast, Scenes from the Corner. This is the podcast of Cartwright Corner Urban Homestead, and I'm Joseph, your host for the ride. Well, I just kind of was a little bit inspired. We've got these new chicken girls that we're trying to figure out how to integrate into life and adopt them out or whatever. We don't know exactly what we're doing with them, but we ended up building an extra chicken coop, which probably means we're going to keep them. So I was inspired a little bit this morning about the idea of growing. Part of it is I've kind of got the fever for the spring gardening starting to kick up. We also have these little ones now, these little chicken girls that are months away from laying eggs, so we're really growing them at this point as well. And of course, we've got our little one that's 4 years old. Our two bigger ones are pretty much grown, 21 and 17. But we've got another one little that's still growing. So growing. Let's talk about growing for a second. When I use the word growing, probably another good word might be investing. So when I'm talking about growing something or someone or yourself, I'm talking about investing in that. So I really do want to think through this for a second. Let me just give you those three areas. Let's kind of point to a couple things. When I think about growing, first I think about growing yourself. Invest in yourself. You are your most valuable asset. Let me say that again. You are your most valuable asset. So growing yourself and investing in yourself has an immense amount of value for not only you, but for the world outside of you. So grow yourself. You need to look at 6 major areas, I would say. These are the 6 areas that I focus on. First, in your spiritual life, your relationship to God, how you are relating to Him. God is our Father in heaven. He loves us. He sent His Son to die on a cross, to be buried, and to raise again, to prove to us His love, and in that receiving of that love and believing, we become sons and daughters of God. So investing in that relationship with Him is about the greatest investment you can make in your own self, because when you invest in your relationship with Him, He pours into you the good things that increase the rest. So growing yourself in your relationship to God, your spiritual life, your physical life, investing in your physical life, eating well, sleeping, lots of water, those are good ways. Your emotional life, really getting those emotions in check. The things that have plagued you. I, this last year, have suffered a little bit from light depression, but consistently, and anxiety and stress, and it's drugged me down in all areas of my life. So I'm hoping to grow in that area, that my emotional life will be even healthier. In my mental life, another area, your mental life, that it would be healthier. So, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, also financially. Some of you guys are in debt and you want to get out. Well, start making the steps to get out of debt. Invest in yourself enough. I would suggest that you take Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. That's what Sarah and I did, and it set us in motion towards getting out of debt. And lastly, relationally. Grow yourself relationally. Find those life-giving relationships that you have, family and friends, and invest in that relationship because you know that they're going to invest back in you. Invest in the relationships where the people are investing back in you. There are some relationships that just need to receive from you because that's where they are. But for the most part, you should have those life-giving relationships that are pouring back into you. So first, I say invest in yourself. Grow yourself. Second, grow something. Not just grow yourself, but grow something. Of course, as a homesteader, I'm going to say grow a garden. It's time for you to start your garden. If you haven't done that yet, grow a garden. There's nothing like getting your hands in the dirt, feeling the dirt, smelling the dirt, putting seed in that dirt, and watching something grow out of that and nurturing it and caring for it until it's to maturity. And then there's a payout. Once you get that to maturity, it's ready to harvest and you get to eat or store it for your family. It is so immensely satisfying. Grow a garden. Maybe grow a business. Again, this is the second point. Grow something. Maybe grow a business. Some of you, it's time to start a side hustle. For us, Cartwright Corner is a side hustle. We actually, this last year, took the step of making Cartwright Corner not just a homestead and a way of thinking, but we turned it into a business that supports itself financially. And now, in 2021, we'll be seeking to grow this business more so it can continue to grow financially and thrive. So grow something. Grow a garden. Grow a business. Grow something. Third, not only growing yourself, not only growing something, but one of the most important things we can grow someone. Invest in someone. Investing in people is one of the greatest uses of your time, of your talents, and of your treasure or finances that you can do. It is one of the best investments you can make in the earth, is investing in people. If you're a husband, investing in your wife. If you're a father, investing in your kids. If you're a wife, investing in your husband. If you're a mother, investing in your children. If you're a young person who's single, investing in kids somewhere along the way. Investing your life into people that are less fortunate. Investing into those that can't help themselves. Helping others get through difficulty. And so for me, in this area, in growing someone else, I'm concentrating, of course, on my family and those that are closest to me. I'm also shepherding at a church in growing and helping. But I, in growing in myself, am growing in my empathy. Not just sympathy, but my empathy, my ability to come inside of somebody's situation and camping with them there for a moment to feel and understand what they are feeling and experiencing. And boy, do I need this. You know, I'm the recovering type A. I'm the recovering driven guy. The guy that sometimes I love people, I'm highly relational, but I will sometimes not spend the time to invest. I'll just touch them quickly and move on. Well, I'm trying to learn some empathy as part of my emotional growth this year and entering into someone's situation. And so I have many opportunities to grow someone by investing in them. And I really want to do that through empathy, kind of entering into their situation a little bit deeper. So, growing yourself, growing something, and growing someone. Those are my 3 points. Investing in yourself, investing in something, and investing in other people and someone. Now, to end this podcast out, I would say for this year, let abundance be your watchword. Abundance. Abundance is an ample quantity with extra to give away. It's an ample quantity with extra to give away. If you're living a life of abundance, not extravagance, and of course when I say abundance, I'm not merely talking about physical or financial things. I'm not talking about stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm not talking about stuff. I'm actually recording this podcast in my garage, and it is so full of stuff. I have an abundance of stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. When I say let abundance be your watchword, I'm talking about having such an amount built into your life of these things that you have enough to give away to others. Kind of an overflow. You got so much good going on in you that you have an overflow to give away to other people. That you have an overflow to give into something else. That you have an overflow that comes out of you growing yourself and your relationship with God. I tell you what, when you're connected in with God as Father and He's your provider, He's got an abundance and an overflow that is unbelievably infinite. But we have to learn in that relationship to draw from Him so we can draw for ourselves and then out of the overflow of ourselves give to other people. So, let abundance be your watchword for 2021. Don't just think about the scarcity. Don't just think about the lack. Don't just think about the disappointment. Don't just think about the frustrations. Don't just think about, I lost this, I lost this, I lost this. Begin to think about what you have and how you can take what you have and invest it in yourself, invest it in something important, and invest it in someone else to see an abundance come that you can be entrusted with more to give and give and give away. Now that may be money, but that may be emotional resilience or strength, or that may be mental fortitude, or that may be relational credibility. If you can receive more, you can give. And of course the scriptures teach it's more blessed to give than receive. Be blessed. Be blessed out of an abundance of receiving from the Lord and receiving from others so you can give away. See, it's not about amassing more for ourselves. It's about drawing from that to strengthen us and to fortify us so we can in turn strengthen and fortify and build up others and other things. So abundance. There's your watchword for 2021. So grow yourself. Grow something, a garden or a business, and grow someone else this year.